Brazil.
عشرة يشوي في الساخة يا أبو خرسالة عشان أنا جاكر تو يا بيدو أنا كبر فادي أنا فادي دو فاصل فبدي لا كوي ولا فاضي كمان فباي ما تصير نراش كده بس كده ما بوصل على بس ما أصلا مش عارف كيف بدنا نستعمل الخوان pero se hacía de forma más fiable para el segundo claro iba todo poco y lo poco que dan ya se شامل الاستفاده از داشتن تهی لحظاتی ایده برای بیماری خواص شکل شده نباید من هم زن باری خیامیات یادی با هالویا یادم ایستگاهش می برای سمیام فخر سریعت و پرکانه بیکار بشیخه یه جمعیت حال قبیس سر بالا مکانی میبرامه یه شراب خیال مایا برای بیشتر برای نسری بیشتر 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 شد کجا بریخو ویلا مطابق سر شیراز خاص من اقاماسا شمیرم بیال و میبرامه Baruch atah Adonai, Shem lever Hashem kol Yaakov, Ela Gelugi Bader Elohim, Kol Yaakov Tek Ben Yaakov Zeh Chas Yavos, Megdoel, L'Rei Peyam Mamash Bakiyava, Kol Vezim Meshavavim Baruch atah Adonai, Evil Nagav Chaymes, Madrab Leishia, Moed Tatav Chal Chayv Chesem Chaymes, Prachtam, Semech Leif Lubret Chayl Mater Asulum, Kana Menashe L'Shen Yaakov, Melech Yosef Demelach, Melech Megus Mchavet Vich Shov, and Evan Atalak, Mesem Baruch atah Adonai, Chaya HaMeisim, Misha, Hadid, Zach Zarvei Koidesh, Mishal Shem L'Chavdu Shem Kakos, Yad V'Yach Mekaraz Al Zevi Amar, Adonai Tzvay Shem Leparas Koin, Lamasam Mishab, Oida Lim Divri Gatz Kakas Flavor, Yimlai Hadid Yavlai, Lepader Hallelujah, Kodesh Shimpa Kadesh Kodesh Kodesh Yavlo Kasela, Adonai, Hawel Kodesh, Adonai Lamdas Lamdas Bina Hadid Mitkach, Bina Bina Badas Adonai, Fainei Adas, Ashvegel Sazav, the Mera Kevin Savaz, the Shubla, Adonai, Roy Sevis Shuba, Raflon, Mulan Makin Kivashar Gilta, Salahat, Adonai. This lawyer, Jane of Yanya, we remain the name of my Goyel, Israel, Saint Wata, Hallelujah, for Shalem, Muhammad said, Kemal, Frank, and Rafanata, Adinoi, Israel, Barechaleno, Nils, Canazes, Communities, Masalaba, Tibraha, Adam, was a maid to back of our should say, Gashanama Davis, the Braha. He also made about the Barakashana, Adinoi, Barechashani. The Lachenia saying it has Kapscalia saying no Kapsani Yachad Miarba Kapisar saying about Kabis did Kayama Israel. Hashi which are taking version music, but to us many young Manafa, Muloy Labadafa, the Chesed of Barach and setting of Mishpat, Adadi Noi, Lachim Stuck on Mishpat, Lamashin Altizik, Amin Hosek, Yaha made a place of Mouth Sidish very such Shamas Maged. This Achni made of the Yamain of Adadi Noi, Shavrid Machnia Zaydim. The basis of our plate as basically a again say Yam Rahma Adrielino, the same Sachar to Halaboy, Shim Kabemes, the same Hakani Moy Maloylam, Lady, Bishkim Kabataf, the Bernardino, Mission of Miftah Hatzadikim, Slimer Kabrak Tosh, Sishkusay, Kashmi Parta, he said of that the Mary Bisakatakin, Lesa, the Kara the Yamen of Minyarolam, Bernardino, Loyne, Shaloyim, seven of that from the Ada Sasmia, Karmita, Bisaka, Kilishas, Kakivino Pole. Let's be out Ken Yeshua. Makile, or the other, Kabarak, Seno, Yashma, the village, suffering about them of the Nafa, Malkano, Rake, Malchibeno, Yata, Shemea, Filas, Kopever, Shemea, Fila, Say about this philosophy, Sheva, the river Sefa, Visha, so philosophy, Havas, Kapil, the outside, see the outside, talking about Vedasi, Soila, Mecha, Zana, name of Shukal Tim Rahman, Amakazish cannot say, let's see. Wait, I shot 200 later. Let's say little butts, maybe shot there. No, the Lachar, the Sapper, Taylor said, after Yanos, Rumida, much said for the following section, all your Mimaro. Found in place, Saka, but every section of place, Arab, Babak, the Charoim. I tell you, Father Hamal, and I think someone has that. Give me a little up. I'll go up as better. His name is not say, Shimaka, can't tell me what Kalakan Sal, the Al, Shimaka, the Oilam, Kita, Oil, Shaw, saying, as I say in Sala, Oil, I told you, I don't know, I tell you, Inshallah, Kaybo Braka, Kankas Rahman, Israel, or Khano Avino, Colano, Kia, Saplana, the Eleno, Pedas, Jaime, Havas, Cassets, Doc, Bracha, Racha, Mimheim, Shalom, Tebenechel, Israel, Ales Pashabish, Lemecha, Adino, Sami Israel, Bashallah. Gadal, Iskadash, Rabba. We always have to lose Yam, Patus, Yasa, for kind of Ikari Bishi, Hayek, and Yamay, and kind of base Israel. Agal is my Eish made up for the other Maya, it's very Mishab, is very Shema, it's not say. So that is a loss, put up in the because of Shirasa, because of Hamasa, and Yoma, Vimrame, it's kind of slice and was saying for base Israel. God the Mabin Bishmaya, Vimrame, Eshlam Mishman, the blame of Islam Rame, Base Shalom, Yashamalay, Islam Rame, so it's something. Look at that. In oil. Die kabel gewoon wel echt zelf wel heel veel wat je wou zo heel Akos zei ze had die moet de vibe. De maar bij ja die no de mel akol harets. Ja mo ja die no ja gaat dus maar ja gaat. Gadal skada shmei raba. Yom de berator se yam van khus. Kare mishikh khayay khayim yamay khayim khayim khabais Israel. Adol is my Maariv Dibrame. Yeh shmei raba barach yom maya. Baruch Shtaba, Baruch Shtaba Mistase, Isador, Isalev, Isalosh, good job, Berichu, Yellow, Gobakaza Shiras, and Pastor Nakamasa, Abira Yoma, Bibrame, Hey Shlamaram Mishmaya, Kante Maleno, Malcolm Yisrael, Bibrame, Isa Shalom, Maleno, Yalkol Yisrael, Yimru, Amen. Tira, we want this. Richard here belahem Torah mitzvah shemar. Adi chavis man sitka yag dil terbiyalu. Is gadal, is gadash mei rabba. Yom the berachru sevi amlet bachru sevi yasam karevi karevi shichay. Chayei chayim yemei chayim chayei the chobeis Israel. Bagol is my karevim ramei. Yei shmei rabba v'barach yolam yom maya. Is Maariv Shabbat is Maariv. Isador, Isalev, Isalosh, good job, Yellow, Kabakasa, Shirasa, Kasa, Kabasa, Naviram Yoma, Rame, Silva Rabana, Valtamidehan, Alcohol Comedy, some day, Amakamandioski, Raisa, Ivasra, David, Ivakasar, Vasar, Yela, Lochain, Shlomaraba, Ina Bekis of Rachmin, Kanilichim, Zerbicha, Fakana, Mikana with the Shmaya, Rame, Yeshlam Shmaya, Pantamaleno. Amen. Amen. Shalom Ibrahim, but Yashom Aleinu, we all call Yisro Elohim. Amen.
Alright, so today's learning again doing this one. Bega Basav Rachel. After that, we make L'chaim as well as for Hannah Esther, Bas Abraham and Liba. Thursday tonight, Gittel Bas David, Chaya and David. Shalom and Aliyah. Again, a reminder, whoever didn't make the bracha on a tree during the month of Nisan, outside, you can still do it. You still have another 5 days left. Make the bracha on the tree. But don't wait 5 days. Also, remind for the ladies, holiday baking. There's already over 30 women signed up, but usually we get around 80. So, spread the word. And of course, next week we start the crash course in Hebrew, 5 Tuesdays in a row. All right. Today in Jewish history, today is so 2 days after the splitting of the sea. Splitting of the sea was on 21st of Nisan. 2 days later was the 23rd of Nisan. That was a Friday. We were commanded that we're going to have Shabbos. And today was the first Shabbos. It was the first Shabbos in history. So we got tomorrow. For 2 days, we got tomorrow in the sea. And so I wish everybody a good Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom. First, first Shabbos in history wasn't the first Shabbos in history because and Chava were created. They had Shabbos right away. They went into Shabbos. They were created on Friday afternoon. They went into Shabbos. There were many Shabbos. The first week we celebrated Shabbos.
Slavery.
Yeah, but it wasn't as celebrated
Well,
Shabbos.
the holy day.
Kiddush also. Kiddush, according to maybe the main opinion of Gemara is that the fruit that others were allowed to eat from was a grape, and they weren't allowed to eat from it. They would just have to wait until Friday night when they would make kiddush on it. That's why we lift up the cup to uplift the sin that was on there. Remember that. All right, so the first Shabbos celebrated as a Shabbos was today, and tonight is the yahrzeit of Reb Chaim, the first son of Rebbe, Reb Chaim Halberstam, passed away in 1876, and that's where the son is known for the name of the sefer, the Divrei Chaim, and many Halberstam is a very Rebbish name, and many different Rebbes that have the last name Halberstam. Our Rebbe had a helper with the name of Halberstam. Because it comes from the Chaim son, grandson. Dovko, his name is Halberstam also, right? Okay, there you go. He also went to the Chabad Yeshiva as a kid. Yeah. He told me he learned in Lud, in the Lod Lud. And he told me different stories of when he came to the Rebbe, different stories. One of the stories he mentioned then was that when he came to the Rebbe, he once came to the Rebbe for Brengen. It was for Brengen. He was struck to the Rebbe, who's come to the community here a couple of times. They went to the Rebbe for Brengen, and I don't know why he went up. He went up for Brengen, thousands of people there, and he went up to the Rebbe to tell the Rebbe who he was. And the Rebbe told him, "Wir seien doch moderne Jiden." Like, okay, didn't know what to make of it. And the Rebbe told him again, "Wir seien moderne Jiden." Yeah, he didn't understand. The Rebbe explained to him. He said that you have some people, they paint their house once in 20 years. There's some people a little bit more modern, they paint every 10 years. Some people more modern, they paint every year. So Hashem recreates the world every single second. And we're his partners in creation. So since Hashem is recreating the world every second, so we're the ultimate in modernness. He's not sure why the Rebbe told him, but he knows why the Rebbe told him twice. Because it says in davening, we say in davening, "V'chadash tu v'chol time after the shifts." It says twice, right? In the Meir La'aretz and in the Kel Baruch, it says twice. So that's what the Rebbe told him twice. I wasn't sure why the Rebbe told him. Anyway. All right, back to halacha. So, over here. Okay, so although we're discussing not taking haircuts during the count, if someone has a baby, then the father of the baby, the sandik, the one holding the baby, and the male are all three allowed to take haircuts in honor of the bris. Even though normally we shouldn't take haircuts during any way we do the count during Sphira, nevertheless, they are allowed to take haircuts in honor of the bris. As close to as possible. Now, we discussed getting married. We don't make weddings during this time. Again, depending on which community you're from, you could do it until Rosh Chodesh Iyar, or you could do it We said the window is when you could do it, but during the window, which we're not supposed to make a wedding, even though we're not allowed to make a wedding, we could have an engagement. We could even have not a problem. For sure, we do bar mitzvahs. We do. We have a bar mitzvah Thursday. We're doing. We do bris, pidyon aben, all that, all those you can't avoid. That's when the person was born. That's what it is. But the novelty is that even on engagement, you can say push off the engagement. No, we don't push off the engagement. Someone's gonna get engaged, get engaged. Put shidduch, go for it. We don't push it off. Even to make a party, just don't have music with dancing there. Other than that, you can have the party. Huh? Yeah.
Get engaged, you mean get l'chaim or get married?
No, get engaged. Married, we don't. But to get engaged, we do.
Oh, but they don't need to have
No. Yeah, you could sing, but yeah. But
a cappella.
I mean, my engagement party, we didn't have live music, nor do we have any music.
Live music.
So you can
people
have-
sing, you know?
Yeah, I guess we sang.
That's live.
So yeah, you can get engaged without that. No problem. Okay. Women also count the Omer, not just men. Women. Why not? Nothing wrong with women counting the Omer. And not just do we count the Omer, but the custom is that we shouldn't do any work, both men and women, from the time that the stars come out, the time you're supposed to count the Omer, until you count, we shouldn't do work. Count, and then continue working. We should not be working during that time. And it says that there's even a rebbe is even alluded to in the Torah itself. Like it says, Sheva, Shabbos, it should be 7 weeks, Sheva, 7 weeks. But the word Shabbos, which today's the anniversary of Shabbos, Shabbos also means to rest, to not work, to stop working. Shavuos, to stop working. Like we have in the Mishabera, that we make if someone's not feeling well. So Shabbos in Melizah. So a lot of times we make the Mishabera on Yom Tiv. The Shabbos in Melizah, because people came out, Yom Tiv in Melizah. No. The word Shabbos in Melizah, that's the word in the Mishabera. We're quiet from, we stop from crying, we stop crying out. That's what it means over there. And that's what it means over here. Sheva Shabbos means 7 weeks, but 7 not working. We don't work until the counting the Omer. We shouldn't do work. Similar to Hanukkah, we shouldn't do any work until the candles are lit. From the time you're supposed to light the candles, that should be our goal. Same thing during this time of the year. We should not do anything until this Omer. And final halacha over here is that on the first day of Shavuos, we daven Maariv late. We wait. Even if someone davens Maariv early, like we used to, pre-COVID, we used to daven Maariv early over here every day. So Shmuel really gave it to us. So can't daven early. And then COVID came and said, okay, we'll daven on time. So even if you daven early, a lot of out-of-town communities, it's very difficult to get a minyan. Every day it's different. You wait for the proper time. So you can daven early and just say Shema, usually Shema over, and you count Sfira at the proper time. But the first night of Shavuos, even if you usually daven early, you daven late. You daven the proper time. This way, you have 7 complete weeks. And you don't take away from the day. That is final halacha over here. Another minute. So let's turn to page 136 and just go over some of the things we're supposed to do during counting the Omer. So there's a lot of, if you look on page 136, if you look at the counting, so let's say look at day 1, and you have at the end of the line, first you have today's day 1 of the Omer. Then at the end of the line, it's the Yud over there. The Yud. Under that, it says Sesha Shorchesed, and under the Yud it says Elikim and Ana. So what is all that stuff? So this is what it is. This is what we're supposed to have in mind. The Yud, if you look at the last word on page 139, the last word on page 139, and the last word on page 139 is Yismechu. You count all the letters in that pasuk, starting from Yismechu, going all the way to Stella, you'll count there are 49 letters. Every night, we're supposed to have in mind another one of those letters. And so the first night is Yud. The second night, Sin. And so if you read it, if you look at the line there, you'll see, if you read it, it'll say, Yismechu, V'yiranenu, L'umim, Yishpait. So today was the first nun of V'yiranenu. Two nuns, V'yiranenu. The first nun was today. We have to have that. We're supposed to have that in mind. Every day we have another letter in mind when we count the Zaymer. Then you have under the Yud, you have Elikim and Ana. Elikim. So if you go to again the bottom of 139, and then the first word of the chapter after Lamatzeach begins Shir, the first word of the second verse is Elikim. There's exactly 49 words there. Every day we have another one of those words in mind. And so, the first day of the Omer we had in mind, Elikim. Today, when we counted 9, so we had, the word was Ba'aretz. So, Ba'aretz, the second line, the second verse, the second word, so that's Ba'aretz. That's what we had in mind. Okay, so every day we have another one of those words in mind. And then the last word we have over there, let's say it's Ana. The first day is Ana. And that is in the Ana B'chayach, on page 140. So you look at Ana B'chayach, and on each line, there's 6 words. Ana B'chayach, so day 1 is to have in mind Ana. Day 2, B'chayach. Day 3, Gdulas. Day 6, Zerura. Day 7, what do we have in mind? Aleph Beis Gimel Yud Taf Tzadik. We look at, supposed to gaze at that whole line. Just look at it's Kabbalistic. Each one makes up a Kabbalistic concoction, a holy name. For example, to look at the name we're doing right now, today was Rinas, right? Today was Rinas, right? Look at day 9 was Rinas, right? So first line is 7, 8, 9 is Rinas. And no, today, not tonight. Tonight we didn't count yet.
9 is
no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have the whole line in line. Next line, day number 7 is Aleph Beis Gimel Yud Tav Tzadik. That's day number 7. Day number 8 is Kuf. Number 8 is Kuf Kra. Day number 9 is Reish. Kabel, and then Rinas. And that spells together the Kuf Reish Ayin, together it spells like Kras Satan, which means that the decree of the Satan should be nullified. This week is the week of Gvura, week of stringency. And within stringency, sometimes the Satan could have his stronghold. When we read the Kras Satan, that the Satan's stronghold should be annulled, that's the special combination of Hashem's name, which we read, which focuses the second week of the Omer, getting rid of anything negative of the Satan. Everything comes from Hashem, but we're undoing that. So today was the Reish, right? Day number 14 is going to be the whole Kras Satan, and then we start with the next line, negative, whatever. See it in Sam? No?
You understand?
Again, look, how many letters are there in the first line?
6.
6 letters.
Letters of
Words, letters, whatever. We're supposed to gaze at, we're not, if you know it by heart, you're supposed to look, same thing Friday night. Yeah. So in general, we're not supposed to, if you're able to know it by heart, then you don't read Ana B'chayach like that. You're supposed to look,
these small letters.
supposed to visualize the small letters. and read it that way. Look at it like that. So the first day is Ana. Second day is Bechaya, Dulas, right? 6. Day number 7 is Aleph Beis Gimel, Yud Tav Tzadik. That's day number 7.
Oh,
the whole line you look at. So let's use the day number 7.
okay.
Day number 8 is Kabo. 9 is Zinas. Then is Amcha, Savina, Tenenera. Day number 14 is Krasatan.
Okay. And 15 is not.
No, exactly. All right, we can leave tomorrow night to discuss the other things we're supposed to have in mind with the attributes.
Is it the same like that?
Same by Tash. Same by every day by Karbanis really. But now we're also having in mind each day another thing, another one of those words. Yeah. But,
Adonai Elohechem Emet. Amen. Gadavi Gadash Meraba, Ramadi Rakir Teva, Mimam Teva, Sotukane, the Kermish Hay, Iphone, Yomifon, Fight of Oberi ישראל בעולם בזמן קריב אמרו אמן. באחד הבשירות הזה, באחת המנחמת התמיון באמר אמרו אמן. דבר חלטון ובטון לכל בית ישראל קדם עוון די בשמי אמרו אמן. שלום הרב עלינו ועל כל ישראל אמרו אמן. עושה שלום לכולם, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל אמרו אמן.
Oh, sorry, page 136. Sorry.
עומר?
Yeah.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהים מלך העולם אשר קידשנו ומצוותיו וציוונו על זכויות העומר. היום 10 ימים שהם שבוע אחד ו3 ימים לעומר.
Days, 10 days, it's only 3 days time. Being about is what we're doing.
ברוך המעניין זה לא בלתי ביקה.
I'm told. There's only the rock in the sun.
You will not show up.
Are you there?
אחריים לא נעבר, ונאמר בהיה עלינו מלך הקורץ מההו יענה אחד ושמו אחד יקדל הבא ועלמה דיברה חירותי ועלמי מלכותי ואספה קנה וקרא משחי ויכונו גם לכונו חי בכל בית ישראל והקלה בזמן קריב אמרו אמן יתעלה ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי לפוצה בריחו אמן מכל בחת ושירת עשית בחת ונחמת התמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן יהי שלום הרב מן שמי וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן
Amen.
הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן
Amen.
תירא ופרטיסו יקדע ויקדש מרפא ועלמה דיברה חירותי ועמלים מלכותי ואסמך וקנה וקרא משיחי ויכונו ויכונו חי לכל בית ישראל והקלה בזמן קריב אמרו אמן אמן מכל בחת ושירת בחת ונחמת אמן על ישראל ועל הבנה ועל תלמידיון ועל כל תלמידיון על כל מהנדס מבורית עדי ועתרה עדי ותיתו כל עתה ועתה יהי להון ולכון שלום הרב אחינה וחיזה ברחם יוחין עריכי ומזונה אבריחה ופוקן אמין קדם עוון דקשמי ואמרו אמן יהי שלום הרב אמין שמי וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן עושה שלום לכולם הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן
So let's take some time over here. Do we do one white and one yellow, or do we do different sides? Let's take